Hey, it's Kelly with Don't Run with Scissors, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, and two crazy rescue dogs who happens to craft. Um, Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome. If you haven't hit the subscribe button down below and the like button, I encourage you to do so, even if you never come back and watch me again. If for no other reason, I get the little message that somebody liked the video or somebody subscribed, and it gives me a boost to my self-esteem, and we could all use an extra boost to our self-esteem nowadays. So I have to, well, we're either going to go through this rather quickly, or I'm going to have to come back and refilm it because the doctor's appointment. Somehow when painting, apparently I'm getting old because I was painting. My roller was on a stick, so I didn't have. I was hoping to save my back, right? Somehow I've messed up my back and shoulder. I think I've just strained the muscle, but it hurts. It hurts to the point where I want to vomit. Only me. Only me. All the crazy stuff I do, and that's how I get hurt. That said, the living room is coming along. I'm hoping to have my kitchen sink back hopefully tonight. It's getting kind of annoying not having running water in my kitchen. The hallway, I have almost all of it primed, the one wall almost primed. All the little speckling is done for holes and whatnot. I have to sand down the one section, and I have to, it's a weird paneling, and they had a leak under the window, and so it's kind of come apart, but I don't know that, I don't want to peel it off kind of thing. So I'm hoping, Amy and I were thinking maybe a little finishing nail to hold the pieces together is probably the best plan. We'll see. Can't be any worse than it is now because yeah. I love the wall color, and we have decided what color we're painting the outside vinyl. As I think I've decided. I think. So it's been a little crazy here since last night. I'm trying to think. So that's really what I've been doing. I went to the thrift store the other day, and just, I'm blanking on her name, Situation Normal. And I can't think of her real name because that's not her real name, but she does save the stitches. And I was at a thrift store yesterday. I don't even know why we went. Whatever. I ended up yesterday after the thrift store, then we went to the furniture store. Bean needed a bigger bed. She's actually been sleeping on the couch because the mattress, one of the coils came out and it was poking her. So she's been on the couch for a while. We went to the furniture store yesterday. On Thursday, her new double bed will be delivered, and I have a new set coming too because my mattress is shit. And that's a whole other story. So, yeah, I spent a lot of money. That's crazy. But at the thrift store, this is why it all came up. Sorry, Kathleen is her name. Kathleen at Situation Normal. Started this. I think she's the one who started it with Save the Stitches. So we were at the thrift store, and I saved somebody's stitch. And I know Denise now does it too. She's totally not my style. In fact, I find the doll, kind of creepy. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with her. But I felt bad that, like, somebody spent a lot of time. I have no idea. Nothing. There's no dates. Oh, I paid $5.99 for her because there's the price tag. Suppose I could take that off now. They kind of needed a bigger frame because the stitching goes underneath the frame at the bottom, and she is all the way up to the top. I have no idea. I know nothing about it. But again, I felt bad that somebody had spent hours stitching this. And even had it. had it framed professionally. So now I own her. I don't know her name. If you have a name suggestion, I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I sort of want to stitch some sort of snarky phrase, but I don't know. I don't know. So if you have an idea what to do with her, let me know. Yeah. So that's what we did. So then from there, let's see what else. So I've been working on my Makeup May stuff. Oh, big news! It was on my Instagram, so you may already know this. I got a Cricut maker. I'm scared to take it out of the box, but I've wanted it for ages. So yeah. So who knows what's going to happen? There's the vitamins I was looking for in the pens. I can't wait to get everything back kind of organized in the house. It's been a little crazy. So while I was at Joann's getting the Cricut maker and some vinyl, because I knew I needed vinyl, I picked up oatmeal fiddler's cloth to do Harriet Tubman on, to start that. Because that's really about the only thing I had planned to actually start that I haven't started. Oh, I haven't started the paper cranes either. I picked up pink dye to maybe dye some Ada to do that on. But I've also picked up a ton of floss, because floss here at our Joann's was 15% off. And so I'm trying to fill in my full set. I went to Joann, but I have a bunch of them that according to the website should be there, well, according to the DMC website or the chart that I had, and they're like 3800s in that series, but our Joann's doesn't have them. So is that like, are they gone? Like, is it in a special group? Like, I don't know. But I'm down to, besides those, I probably only need about a dozen flosses to fill in my full set, which is kind of cool. Amy and I have agreed that it would look really cool on the, to keep them on the wall as kind of a colorful art piece. So that's kind of fun. So we're going to do that. Trying to think what else. That's really about it. It's been kind of low-key, which I appreciate. I've been working a couple things for clients. So yeah. Okay, so I have some other haul. I didn't want to forget them. I finally found where I put them. The two things I have, I'm blaming on two people. And it's not a bad blaming. But so I had to order a bunch of beads and stuff for my mermaid. And she's great. She's so pretty. You'll see her. I did start her. I didn't do her on the dark gray fabric. I'm going to have to find something else to do with the dark green fabric. It took me, I'm not even kidding you, and they're not all here yet, 4 stores to buy the beads and the Krynic for my mermaid. 4 stores. It's insane. And the one I'm going to have to double it because they only had the blending filament, not the number 4. But that's okay, because we can make it work. We can make it work. It's fine. So when I ordered some of the beads, they came from 123 Stitch. And Janet Jabber, this is your fault. I finally bought it. I have been like eyeing this and saying it's been on my wish list since I started watching Janet with her when she did One Star, One State. Yeah. So Janet, it's your fault. So I have to decide if I'm going to do it in the Crescent colors or the DMC. I'm likely to just do it in the DMC. Um, I don't have the fabric yet either. Nothing. But I have the pattern. I have the pattern. Okay. So the other thing before we get too far and do this, this one is Amy Spout. Amy from Creativity with Gidge. Or by Gidge. I forget. She showed the one, so I went, and of course, if I'm gonna pay the shipping, I might as well buy more than one thing because that just seems kind of crazy to me. And it was something that I thought was super cute. So they're from Jonesy Stitchery, super cute. She even sends you a cute little pattern, but I'm not gonna show you the pattern. It's super cute, but it's on there. And she sent me a cute little note. Now, and she sent me stickers. I'll show you the stickers in a minute. She sent stickers. Now, I didn't get candy like I do when I order from Bobby, but that's okay because I don't need the extra sugar. In fact, I'm having issues with my sugar and bad genetics. But so we're trying to get that under control. Anyways, I digress. So I went there and I had to buy him, Amy. He's got a little story. He's from the Japanese culture, and apparently you buy these, you have these little dolls, and he comes without eyeballs. Amy, please tell me if I get this wrong. So when you make a wish, you put his one eye on, and then once your wish comes true, you put both eyes on. They're colored in. So they actually come with magnetic eyes, so you can keep using him. Like, I'm assuming you can use them over and over and make multiple wishes. But he's kind of cool, and he's kind of funky, and I've never seen anything like it, and I just thought it was so sweet. And yeah, so now I own him, and now I want to stitch him. And then while I was there, see, here's the little stickers. They're origami cranes, which I love. I bought this one too. And I ain't mad because I like them. Okay, so we got all that. Like I said, a bunch of DMC that now I have to bominate and put on the wall. Super cute. Super cute. So, as for stitching, I don't even know where to begin. I worked some more on the Martin Luther King sampler. I have these weird length threads everywhere. It is by Stone Street Stitchwork, and there goes my flosses. Hello, welcome to my life of crazy. So yeah, it's actually really cute. I'm really enjoying it. I did fill in the little cream like they called for, and it shows up. I'm okay with that. The only thing is like when it's there, it shows up well. When it's his little feet, I don't know. But I'm not ripping it out. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't coming out. It is what it is. I had run out of 3021. And so that's why it got set aside, because I didn't have any 3021 and that kept coming up. And I was like, I'm not going to skip it because that's when I'm going to screw up the count and it's going to be all over the place. And it's just going to be a mess. So we didn't. We just set it aside and kept moving forward. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I made lemon chicken orzo soup the other night. It was so good and such an easy recipe. I used rotisserie chicken. Whoever invented rotisserie chickens is amazing. They deserve an award. Because for $5, I can pick up a chicken fully cooked and feed my family something good instead of stopping at McDonald's. So, okay, so again, we're going to put Harriet, I'm probably going to start her tonight on the oatmeal Ada. I'm apparently collecting things in oatmeal Ada. Oatmeal Ada is my go-to if it's kind of an older, I don't know why, if it's kind of older. Or else I'll coffee. I was debating coffee tea dyeing, like my son's map that I'm doing for him with the chai tea and the 3-layer process. I was debating doing some of that for Harriet, but I just bought the oatmeal. It's easier. So the other thing that I've been working on is Ask Not by the Resting Eagle. The other person that I know is doing this one is Clay from Stitch Life. Now Clay doesn't like the flowers, and they are insane. And he doesn't really like the houses. So him and I were talking. Well, the whole group was talking about it actually. He is going to take out the few flowers he has done. I believe he's putting a bald eagle in there. He's eliminating the two houses and bumping down the JFK and the year. And I don't remember what he's going to do stars, I think, down here rather than the flowers. I like the star idea, but I'm not ripping out anything. The one thing you have to know about me, if you don't already, is I don't like to frog things. And if I can fudge it somehow and not have to frog anything, well, that is what we do. So we have Ask Not, and that's all we have. But see, these flowers are like they're 4 or 5 colors. It is crazy. It's crazy. So we have that one. I'm trying to think. Did I work any on Anne Frank? I don't think I did yeah, I don't think I did. We have all of her phrase done. That's by Gira. Love it. I will get back to it soon. See, I have strings everywhere. I'm like Pete's Dragon. The strings and things and I don't know. Oh, the other pattern that I bought and that came in. This came in like overnight. It was crazy. Even for Amazon Prime, this was scary fast. But my son is apparently deciding, I love my son. Let's start off. Let me just preface that. I love my son. And I listen to the French horn all the time. My daughter is very practical about things. She's a chemistry forensic science double major. I wish she'd add a sign language minor because I think that would just be the trifecta of degrees. And she'd be able to walk into basically anywhere and write her ticket. My son now has decided he wants to be a jazz history major. What the hell is he going to do for a job? I don't know. So anyways, yeah. God bless him. He's cute. That's going to be his, that's what I tell him. Like, it's a good thing you're cute. And then I also tell him, I hope you're going to marry well. Because he has big, expensive taste. And yeah, my daughter is like the penny hoarder. She doesn't really spend a whole lot of money on things. She's not like into fashion. She's not into makeup. It's all good. My son found the one place on campus last year, his first year, where he could buy salmon to eat for lunch. And homemade sushi. I mean, it's still bought there, but yeah. He better marry well. Because jazz history major. So we bought this pattern. I think it's kind of cool. It's obviously a full coverage, or no, the borders are obviously full coverage. It's pretty much full coverage. Seriously, it's pretty much full coverage, but it's really cool. So that is jazz. And he said he would like that for his room. Okay, so my bigger project that I've been kind of, I don't want to say I've been cheating, but I have worked on since we last chatted. And Kansas City girl from Colorado World, Julie, has also been working on hers. Although I think Julie started her body first, which would have probably been smarter than what I'm doing. Whatever. I don't know if you can tell. Up here is all Krynic, and there's some beads, but it's all this beautiful aquamarine Kreinik. And that's where I started. Was I figured if I could get the top done, then I would know where I could kind of cut my fabric widthwise. This is on self-dyed. I think it's 18 count. Could be 16 count, Ada. I just dropped a floss. I hope my little dog doesn't eat it. Okay, so I miscounted in here and had to frog. And the only thing worse than putting in Kreinik is frogging Kreinik. Yeah, it was fun. So I got that all set up last night. And I added some more. That is 1 page wide. And she's 3 pages wide. But I love her. I'm pretty sure her name is Althea. Not Kristen. I'm pretty sure her name is Althea. So going forward, tonight we're going to start Harriet Tubman. I pulled out One Nation, I believe by Teresa Koch. No, who the heck is One Nation on? Pulled out One Nation by Twin Peak Primitives. That was way up. I have that. I have done sort of tweaked a conversion on Lady Justice. So I want to get her started, Harriet Tubman started, and work on my Mitch McConnell. And that will probably take me every night 2 days worth of work. So 2 days on Harriet Tubman, 2 nights on Harriet Tubman. And all the construction at night is kind of because we do it like after Amy and Larry get off work and stuff. So that's been a little tricky because like my bigger projects I had allocated mostly Saturday and Sunday as they're 2 full, like they would get 2 big days. But that's been thrown off because of all the work we've been doing, which I'm not mad, totally excited about. But that kind of throws like my rotation off. I have not started my sampler that I want to still do. So that's actually 4 pieces. So that like, that's going to take me through the end of the month because 4 pieces is 8 nights. It's already the 17th. That takes me through the 25th. Essentially, it's the whole month. So that's where we're at. It's all kind of fun. I am going to hopefully get some relief from my doctor about my back and shoulder. It's very weird. We are, let's see, as far as the house, like I said, Larry's supposed to, it's my understanding Larry's coming over tonight to work on the sink and the cabinet. And I want to ideally finish painting the hallway. Either that or I need to pick up a gallon of eggshell finish. Not flat. I think it's eggshell for the ceiling in the living room. And then we're going to paint. I'm going to paint through the kitchen. I'm going to patch the holes with the stuff hopefully tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, everything's kind of coming along. It's kind of crazy. My new bag comes in on Thursday and I'm totally psyched. Totally excited. Though I have like, my hallway is rather narrow and it's a sharp turn into my room. And I don't know how they're going to get a queen size box spring through the door. Because they didn't offer the split box spring. The split box spring would have been tight, but I have no idea. And that is why I paid for the delivery. Honest to God, that is the reason why I paid for delivery, because they get to figure it out. And the next time I have to figure it out is when we move out of here. At which point, maybe I'll just leave the bed. I'll sell them the bed too. I don't know. So, I hope everybody is doing great. I have tons of floss to bobbinate. Which is kind of boring. But things are coming along. Things are good. I hope everything is well with you guys. If you have any questions or wisdom to share with me, pop it down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Maybe I'll put, wait. Y'all are familiar with Lady Justice, right? From Mirabilia. Do you think this is too dark to put her on? I don't know if it's big enough. That's the only other thing. She might look really pretty on that. It's kind of a deeper gray, but it's modeled. We have a contender, that's all. I actually, or the other thing is, what about putting Harriet Tubman on this, on the gray? Well, now I have new questions to ponder. Stay tuned for this cliffhanger, because next week you'll know. But until then, it's cliffhanger. Because I can't think of anything else. So yeah, have fun.